Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the NextGen business interviews. I have Paty. She's the owner of Angel Face Beauty, makeup artist, lashes, brows, everything you can think of when it comes to beauty. And she's going to tell us a little bit about the business today. So, Paty, can you tell us about Angel Face Beauty and what you do?
Angel Face Beauty is dedicated to serve brides and anyone who is looking to get pampered on their special day. I do provide hair and makeup services, and my goal is to, make someone feel the very best on their special day. Uh, I like to say Angel Face Beauty is where glamour meets their natural beauty.
Okay, awesome. Well, I've seen, your Instagram. I've seen like some of the work you done, and it's like really beautiful, and I can tell like it took a lot of practice and honing what you do. So, how did you, or like what made you want to get into being a makeup artist? Like, what inspired you, and tell us a little bit about like your journey to opening up your business.
I've always been into beauty industry. Like I remember from when I was little, I would just dig in my aunt's purse, get her lipstick, and then just apply it on her and then myself. I would brush everyone's hair. And then in my teens, I would do my friends' hair and makeup every now and then. Um, it wasn't until, let's see, oh, so high school, I actually wanted to go to cosmetology school, but I had missed the deadline to enroll. So then I just took a whole different route. And then during COVID, I got laid off from my job. And then I was like, well, what do I do now? And I got into car sales for a little bit. But then I decided to do something that I've always been into. I started out lashing, I took a lash course. But what I wasn't told and what I wasn't aware of was that I needed a either cosmetology license or an aesthetics. So then I went to aesthetic school. That school ended up closing down. Just wasn't a good school, obviously. And then I went to cosmetology school, a lot tougher than I expected. I still needed money. I couldn't just not work and do anything. So then I was motivated by one of my fellow classmates. She was a makeup artist, and that's how she would get by, school, and she would do that on the side. And I was like, that sounds so cool. So then I looked into, doing makeup, looked on Instagram to see who would offer classes, reached out to a couple of makeup artists here in the area, but nobody really was willing to teach me. So then I ended up going to California, took a course over there. That was in April of 2022. Came back, and then I saw another makeup artist who was also offering a class, and I just loved her artistry. So then I took her class that same year in August, and then after that I was like, I am so ready. So then I just started, and I haven't stopped ever since. And I'm just in love with the outcome. I really like, when the client just sees them, looks at themselves, and they're like, oh my gosh, like this is me. Like, yeah.
Okay. Um, well, it sounds like it wasn't really like an easy path. Like you had to go through some tough times and like, obviously pay the bills and like,
Yeah.
still find a way to get the training that you needed and push through certain obstacles. So I'm always curious, like with people who are entrepreneurs or like doing what they're passionate about, when things got difficult and like COVID or like changing schools, like what is it that kept you motivated to continue, and not giving up on the stream?
What kept me going was the big picture, my dream, and my kids. I had this big goal to accomplish, and then I also had people looking up to me. Like I couldn't give up because then they were gonna see me giving up, and I don't want to teach them that. I want to teach them to keep going and pursue their dreams. That's what I've been doing.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, that's very relatable. Having kids, like you want to see them, you want to show them like they can do anything. So I think that's awesome. now that you've been doing this for like a while, what is something that people don't necessarily know about like being a makeup artist or like being a part of the beauty industry?
It's definitely not as easy as it seems. Um, sometimes, especially when you're first beginning, self doubt is there, always just in the back of your mind. You just have to keep going. You have to constantly remind yourself that you're just starting out, but you're also growing. If you, as long as you keep going, putting in the work, putting yourself out there, good outcome will, there will be a good outcome. Uh, there's also a lot of emotional stress that comes with it. And I would say it's from the clients, honestly,
Uh-huh.
because they're under stress on their big day. And then, ev- I just want to give the best of me. I'm a perfectionist. So, I don't know. It's just an emotional roller coaster, I would say.
Yeah, I can
Because,
imagine.
yeah, because you don't, there's, there's just a lot that goes into it. It's not just putting the mascara on or the eyeliner. I literally just have to, when I'm doing the eyeliner, for example, I have to look at every single angle to make sure that it's something that suits their shape, their eye shape, or their features. Something that they show me might not be suitable for them, and I have to find a way to let them know like there are other options that I think will look prettier or yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine it. Just like wedding day, it's like the girls dream about that from like the time they were 5 years old,
Yeah.
and they might have like an idea in mind that they think is perfect, but as somebody who's a professional, you might know, well, maybe there's some other ways that might turn out better than what you saw on Instagram or
Right.
something.
There was an incident when I had a sister who reached out to me because her sister was gonna have a quinceañera, which is when the girl turns 15. The quinceañera didn't want her makeup done. She doesn't wear any makeup, but then the sister wanted her to get dolled up because it's her big day. So she sent me, I asked her what kind of makeup look she wanted, and she sent me like a super subtle look, and that's what I did for the girl. But it was still too much for the quinceañera. She had a panic attack, and I was like, I was about to have a panic attack too because I did exactly what they asked me to, but then at the end, it still wasn't what she wanted. And then I guess things like that's what make it difficult.
Yeah, I'm sure there's so many other things, like the type of like, I'm not a makeup expert, but the type of eyeliner that's right for certain people. There's like all the different brands and stuff. So I'm sure, there's so many things that people probably underestimate, that you have to know about to help your clients. But just kind of, going off a tangent on that, like, I'm sure you've had some really great experiences with your clients as well. Is there any specific client or event that you did that sticks out in your memory as just something that you'll always remember?
Okay, there was this one time where I was hired to just do hair. So it was the bride's hair and three of her bridesmaids. And they all had things to say about their hair, like, oh, I don't have that much hair here. I need more volume. And then they showed me, which, yeah, they actually did end up having a little bit of hair. And then the pictures that they showed me, you know, girls with extra hair. So I had to find a way to make it work. And so then what I did in that instance is, I looked for alternate photos that would work with their hair, and I ended up just doing their hair using a lot of product. And I was a little nervous because the picture still wasn't what their hair looked like, but I was able to manage it, and they were also happy, and they left me a very positive review without me asking. So that was very nice, just knowing that I did that for them, and they were very happy with the outcome.
We're entering into like wedding season, or even like just graduation parties, like all the fun stuff is coming up soon in the spring and the summer. So are you offering anything special right now? Is there anything like that people should know that's going on with your business right now?
I actually am offering a promotion for high schoolers and their dances. I will do hair and makeup for any girls who are in the Thurston County area for 150, and that is a steal because I'm also going to be waiving the travel fee, and I'll do whatever look they want, hair and makeup as well.
So how do makeup artists? I'm sure you get a lot of different requests, but where do you get most of your clients from?
Most of my clients reach out to me through Instagram. They send me a direct message or text me because I have my phone number on there as well. I've gotten some requests from Facebook based on word of mouth recommendations.
Um, it's always interesting to hear like where businesses find their clients, and like word of mouth is always key, and social media, and it's cool to hear about like almost like a business referral from like a
Right.
wedding planner, and different websites. So if somebody is looking to see your work and like send you a DM or hit you up to take advantage of your promotion you got going on, where can they find you?
My Instagram, it's angelfacebeauty underscore LLC.
Well, there you have it, everybody. If you have a need for some facial beauty, you need some makeup, you need your hair, you need your lashes and brows, hit up Paty. And as always, if you have any real estate needs, feel free to hit me up. But thanks again for watching. And if you know anybody who else is a business owner or entrepreneur and wants to be interviewed, connect us and we'll set that up. Thanks, everyone.